Ciao everyone and welcome to this new episode of Learn Italian with Songs. Today we'll discuss the translation and meaning of Guardiani del Destino, Guardians of Destiny by Rhapsody of Fire. However, before starting, we need to make three premises due to the peculiarity of this song. First, as far as I know, this song is available in two languages, Italian and English. Due to this peculiarity, I will not only translate and explain the Italian lyrics, but also compare them with the English version. Second, this is a ballad, as in a narrative poem in music of folk origin. Thus, keep in mind that the syntax of the lyrics is modified to accommodate the poetic needs. To put in perspective the alterations, I'll change the syntax of the translation as well to match the Italian poetic construction. If you need further clarification or want to know the standard syntax, feel free to ask in the comments. That said, despite the band being Italian, the folklore herein considered is not. And this leads us to our third and last premise, the story. While songs can be usually analyzed by themselves, here we have an exception. Each album of Rhapsody of Fire tells a story through the ballads that compose it. Guardiani del Destino belongs to the album Symphony of Enchanted Lands 2, The Dark Secret, which we can translate in Italian as Sinfonia delle Terre Incantate 2, L'Oscuro Segreto. Since we need to translate and understand the lyrics of Guardiani del Destino in the framework of the album, let's quickly sum up the introduction track that opens it. Necron, the evil son of the hell god Kron, wrote 7 black books of pure evil before his defeat in a primordial war. 6 books were found over time, but the 7th, detailing his resurrection, remained hidden. Necron's plan was thwarted when his 7 immortal demons were turned to stone by angels. His evil intentions lie dormant, awaiting a time where the forces of evil can rise again for him to rule supreme in cosmic chaos. As you can see, this has nothing to do with Italian folklore due to its mix of ancient Greek and Norse mythology, creating a classic fantasy, perhaps even slightly Tolkienish setting. And now that we have all our tools in the bag, let's start. Prodi e fieri all'ultimo sol. Brave and proud at the last sun. Here we have sol used instead of sole, sun in English. Verso il monte di Erinor, towards Mount Erinor. Unica via per arrivar, only way to arrive. Arrivar is used instead of arrivare. Là dove l'aria di morte sa. There where the air of death smells. Sapere, in Italian, usually means to know. However, it can also mean to taste or to smell. In the construction, sapere di, to taste or smell like. In this sense, it can also be used in a figurative way to express a feeling. For example, mi sa di sbagliato. It feels wrong to me. Due to this usage, it can also mean I think or I believe. For example, credi che il negozio sia aperto? Mi sa di no. Do you think the shop is open? I don't think so. Fango, paludi, resti di un regno. Mud, swamps, remains of a kingdom. Che da millenni paura fa, which for millennia has been scary. Il nero demone urla il suo odio. The black demon screams his hatred. L'ultima guerra vuol vendicar. The last war, he wants to avenge. Vendicar is used instead of vendicare. Now, let's see the English version. Iras led his 4 new friends to the mountain of Erinor, the only passage known to men in the plains of the Dark Lands. Shades of fear along the way, Narrow's breath surrounds the rocks. The fire burns to warm their bones, to protect them at moonlight's fall. As you can see, the meaning of the first part is overall the same. However, in the second part, while the Italian lyrics focus on Necron and his kingdom, the English version describes the journey of the heroes towards said kingdom. Fuoco di libertà, fire of freedom. Fiamma di vecchia età, flame of old age, as in ancient flame. Nei lor cuori sveglia l'ardor. In their hearts it awakens the ardor. Lor and ardor are used instead of loro and ardore. Contro l'oscurità, against the darkness, che fu antico mal, which was ancient evil. Mal is used instead of male. Primordiale nella sua realtà. Primordial in its reality. Now let's see the English version. Fire, don't stop to burn. Flame of the ancient sun. In their brave hearts awakens their pride. After 5,000 years, Necron swears to return. May your courage free our world. Once again, when we compare the two versions, we notice they are similar in the first part, but radically changed in the second. Un'era di sangue, di oscure memorie. An era of blood, of dark memories. Rinasce in Argor per nuovo mal. It is reborn in Argor through new evil. Eletti in Elgard, guardiani del fato. Elected in Elgard, guardians of fate. Or sono e saranno i veri eroi. Now they are and will be the true heroes. Or is used instead of ora. Now let's see the English version. 5 heroes are ready to challenge real terror. Black orders awaiting Necrons reborn. Elected by Elgard's more secret alliance, now they are the guardians of destiny. Unlike the first verse and the pre-chorus, here we find an inversion. This time, the lyrics match the second part more than the first one. Solo le aquile osan volar. Only eagles dare to fly. Osan and volar are used instead of osano and volare. Lì oltre il picco tra ovest e nord. There beyond the peak between west and north. Argor rivela la sua irrealtà. Argor reveals his unreality. Che ai lor occhi svela timor, which to their eyes reveals fear. Timor is used instead of timore. Per madre terra devono andar. For Mother Earth they must go. Andar is used instead of andare. Sanno che posson pure morir. They know they can even die. Posson and morir are used instead of possono and morire. La roccia è forte, ma lor di più. The rock is strong, but they are even stronger. Drago, leone, in animo e cor. Dragon, lion, in soul and heart. Cor is used instead of cuore. Now let's see the English version. A glorious vision from mountains high, only seen with eagle's eye. They dare to fly, they shall not fall. Fly to Argor's stately wall. Walls of ancient hellish art, in the dark eternal night. Only men who deny the light have the right to cross that line. Once again, we have some matches in the first part, but a substantial change in the second. Monti dal manto d'or. Mountains with a golden mantle. Or is used instead of oro. Scoprono verità. Discover truths. Mura e torri. Immensità. Walls and towers. Immensity. In Italian, there's a peculiar linguistic phenomenon where some words have two plurals, one masculine and one feminine, and the meaning of the plural changes according to its gender. Muro, wall, is one of them. In its singular form, muro is a masculine noun. However, it has two plurals, muri, masculine, and mura, feminine. The difference between muri and mura is similar to the difference between persons and people in English. When we say I muri, we mean a group of walls where each one of them is considered individually. For example, I muri portanti, the load-bearing walls. However, when we say le mura, we mean a group of walls considered collectively. For example, le mura della città, the city walls. Grigia maestosità, grey majesty. Nera epicità, black epicness. Che in te celi l'antico mal, which in you hide the ancient evil. Now let's see the English version. Fire don't stop to burn. Flame of ancient sun, in their brave hearts awakens their pride. After 5,000 years, Necron swears to return. May your courage free our world. Here we find different choices for the two versions. In Italian we have a second and different pre-chorus, while in English we find the repetition of the very same lines we already saw in the previous pre-chorus. Then, in conclusion, we have the repetition of the chorus, followed by an instrumental intermission, and then the chorus is repeated again. At last, the two lines of the chorus are repeated 2 times, as the outro of the song. Un'era di sangue, di oscure memorie, an era of blood, of dark memories. Rinasce in Argor per nuovo mal. It is reborn in Argor through new evil. Eletti in Elgard, guardiani del fato. Elected in Elgar, guardian of fate. Or sono e saranno i veri eroi. Now they are and will be the true heroes. And there you have it, a deeper dive into the meaning behind Guardiani del Destino by Rhapsody of Fire. The translation and comparison of the Italian and English lyrics reveal the nuanced adaptation required to maintain the song's poetic essence across languages. Through our analysis, we have explored the lyrical adjustments made to fit the ballad structure, the syntactical shifts to poetic rhythm, and the broader narrative context with the album's storyline. That said, I hope you enjoyed the dive into Guardiani del Destino by Rhapsody of Fire. Let me know in the comments what song we should explore next. Grazie for watching and... Arrivederci!